Welcome back to Mush, crew. It's time to jump aboard another ship. We can be Finola, Gioeli, Wang Chao, or Elisha. I guess let's be Wang Chao. His role is to murder people. Let's see, erroneous destination. I am the 12th member to wake up. Let's see what's going on, and then we're going to level up and decide what I want to do. So let's see, Jinsu says project thread. Let's favorite that. Let's favorite the research thread. Your charismatic leader is Awaken. Rise and shine, Jinsu. 16 minutes ago, Reluca made an inventory thread. For those of you who don't use Astropad, nice. Ian says I am personally against third-party program. Any third-party programs, and Reluca says most people won't use Astropad, especially if they're trying to play from their phone. My phone's crap and won't play this anyways. Plus I couldn't record. Using two systems will make things double hard, so either we all use Astropad or we all use this thread. Yeah. Astropad is for lamers. Let's see. Hyperactive. You earn 1 movement point per cycle. You don't earn any additional AP by laying down. That's going to make it kind of difficult. I'm going to have to really plan out my actions, because I'm only going to get 8 AP per day, I guess. Has Yoeli woken up yet? Hua asks. Roland says, hi guys, I killed all the hunters. I am unattainable sprinter, accurate suit shooter, and outstanding pilot. It's nice to meet you too, Roland. Let's favorite that one. Dirty thread. For those of you who end up dirty, if you're dirty and you don't report it here, you'll probably get stabbed or at least persecuted. No. Definitely stabbed. My retarded fingers. Type too quick. Reluca, you get that camera installed in Alpha Dorm. I got the one I found in Bravo Dorm. Found another one and installed it already. Bridger Lab. Dracula. Reluca. Is she a vampire? If you already used Astropad before, you must rejoin this game's ID. Chun has the Mush sample, which is good. And we've restarted the gravity simulation twice. I'm so glad that could loop around. So let's level up here. Also, I probably don't need all of the hearts floating around Chao. He's not a very lovable guy. Let's see, we get Survivalist. It's great to have on exploration missions. They can defend themselves more effectively against extraterrestrial life forms and generally deal with these encounters better than anyone. All damage is reduced by 1. The action provision gives 1 additional stake, and they're the last to die if a team fatality occurs. We also are a wrestler. Our attacks in hand-to-hand combat inflict an additional 2 damage. Not bad. I'm not going to be reaching level 4 anytime soon. I need an additional 95 experience. Also, we're going to turn on foul mood, because why not? No way, there's no way I've missed 12 messages. Oh good, my chat is finally catching up. The chat in this game is atrocious. Between the chat and the inactives ruining ships, it's kind of annoying. We'll be a survivalist. I need to put these skills in. And wrestler. Yeah, I was going to have a Mush video uploaded much sooner, but I had an inactive ship that lasted for 6 days. We had 5 active crew members, 2 of which were Mush, that didn't really do anything. But the way the game works is, the more active people you have on your ship, the more events that happen. So, if you don't have any active people, well, your ship can last a whole lot longer than it generally would, simply because the game isn't throwing anything at you that's that demanding. We've got the Road Warrior outfit on. Let's see. All the hunters are dead, that's all that matters. I'm gonna go to the bridge probably and try... No, I don't think I will. I think I'm gonna save my AP. Quanti says hi everyone. Paola says Paola here. There we go. And hey, who has got the botanist skill, which is nice. If our botanist happens to be inactive, turn up to be a mush, or just generally doesn't know what they're doing. And the cat clawed me. I was gonna say, can I not caress Schrodinger? I mean, I know Chao is a little bit crazy. That's why he can't sleep. He's insane. Hyperactive. Okay. Got a couple banana trees in here. Mush research review. I need to find the blaster, because I'm going to hang on to it. Inventory thread. In fact, what I could do is walk around and look for the blaster. It's probably in one of the storage areas. An extinguisher. I guess I can leave it here. I was tempted to move it to the central corridor. Also, I'm going to get some food. I might as well. While I'm here. Janice is here. She's just a psychologist. Frida's in here. And she's just an astrophysicist. Have they done anything? Nope. Ian did get the coffee on cycle 4. Quan Ti munched their big meal. I wonder what he munched. So I think we start with 32 rations. And I cooked the first one. I don't know, maybe the number is a little bit random. A spacesuit. Let's check Center Bravo storage. Echolocator, protective gloves. It's tempting to move those, but Center Bravo storage. Wonder if I put the colon in there, if that'll bold it or screw it up. Center Bravo storage has blueprint. See, I can't type recently. And protective gloves. Part of it I do blame on the cold. My fingers just don't work in the cold. Echolocator, protective gloves, an oxygen tank, retrieve oxygen tank. I believe that gives you 1 oxygen, which takes it away from here, which can be great for sabotaging, I believe. Rear Bravo storage. There we go, the blaster. Which I will hang on to. Rear Bravo storage has spacesuit and that's it. Let's see, 6. I'm gonna eat this. And I'm dirty. I'm gonna pick up the Swedish sofa. I wanted to move this out of here. Let's see. Got dirty eating. We'll shower shortly. I can't be a mush, so no one has to worry about that. This for now will be dropped here. I'm gonna maybe stockpile a few things here if I need to. Rope is good for expeditions. An old t-shirt, don't know what it does. I should move this to Icarus Bay. I have to talk myself into things, because if I don't, I'm just going to leave it here and not care. Extinguisher, and what is that? I want to call it an old dirty t-shirt. You know, I wonder if that would be good in the lab. I wonder what research that unlocks. The engine room I'll stay out of because that is Reluca's turf. Drop that there, and let's see. I didn't post anything for being in the rear corridor, did I? No. Rear corridor has... I almost just want to put Swedish sofa. Blueprint, or just put sofa. Swedish sofa, rope. And I guess that's gonna happen. Okay. So now people will know how to bold things, at least. Would have been real helpful to me if I would have seen that before. I had to wait until somebody told me in the comments, because I'm too lazy to really, wiki things, generally speaking. Plus, wikis will tend to spoil a whole bunch of other stuff that'll make me sad. So we have a drill, duct tape. As they say, if you can't fix it with duct tape, you're not using enough. Block of post-it notes. Post-it notes are extremely valuable. If we ever have to find out why, you'll see then, I guess. Until then, I'm just going to let you wonder. We have a drill, which should be taken to Icarus Bay, rope, duct tape, and Post-its. Make sure I got my code right this time. And I guess that's all the scouting around that I'm going to do. I would have liked to have found the armor, but finding the blaster is good enough. There's the soap, which I'm incredibly thankful for. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do playing Chao here, because I like to burn through AP, if you'll notice. Chao has to be a lot more conservative. I don't know if I only get 1 AP per cycle or 2. But we're going to find out. Day 1, cycle 6. We'll be back in an hour. Welcome back, crew. It's taken a little bit longer than I thought to get back, and I'm going to have to keep this update short because I really need to sleep. It's day 1, cycle 8, and the crew has completely awoken. We've got 2 Mush on board, and let's see what's going on. Jinsu says he's going to give a speech in the front corridor tomorrow. I don't really need it. I've got 11 morale. I think I'll be fine. Gioli says anyone who uses my coffee is a dead man. MedLab now has a camera, and he's going to borrow the bed. Hua asks if Gioli has the skill to carry the super freezer to the Icarus Bay, and he's gold mode, so anyone who uses my coffee is my enemy. Anyway, I'm not going to carry it there until we find a planet, which may contain steaks or fruit. Isn't coffee available once per day? Gioli says no, it's available once a day unless we got it upgraded. Then it's unattainable at cycle 4 and cycle 1. Yeah, it's not once a day per person, it's once a day per ship. We've got a single hunter left out there. Don't waste AP to take off and land. With plasma shield. And apparently we've got plasma shield ready. Let's see, Ian says I have the botanist skill, of course. And we have a botanist book. That's cool. And one botanist already took armor before game started. Drop it off at Icarus Bay and leave it there. Someone who takes it is suspected of indecent activities. Gioli says, we've got plasma shield right off the bat in the Nexus. Pilgrid can wait. Reluca and Terrence, if you two got tech skill, go to Nexus and work on it. He installed a camera there so Reluca can stay alone in the Nexus and feel safe. Plasma shield goes before anyone else. And Reluca or Terrence dismantle shower. We need to state when a relay is needed as well. Yeah, I can jump down there and help relay it every now and then if someone shouts about it. But I'm not going to be jumping in there all the time just to check. Trying to get the connection to Soul restored. And Jolie says, "Hi dude, if you are Mush, be smart. Dumb Mush equals you are dead at day 2. Med lab bed is free, no. Jolie says he's awake because Hua asked earlier if Jolie had woken up. And Jolie says he might need a foot massage. Let's see. Hua says, why are people eating already because I ate? And I typed this earlier. Honestly, I don't like it when people ask me why I'm eating on day 1. I have never starved to death. I've never seen anyone who has starved to death, really. So, it's not a valid concern. Use the AP. It's better to use the AP early on instead of it being blown up with the ship or something. I'm gonna kind of play Chao as an asshole, so I was like, raise your hand if you've ever starved to death or been on a ship where people starved to death who were actually playing or not inactive. I've been on 11 ships so far, I actually counted, and I've not seen anyone starve as long as they were playing. Inactives starve all the time. We will suffocate, blow up, or be killed by Mush before we ever starve. And besides, Hua's big enough, we could eat Hua, for at least a few days. Reluca says, too chewy. I'd eat if I could get back to the goddamn kitchen. I've got a shower to take apart. So she's going to be tearing apart one of these showers to build that sofa. And Hua says, I've been to a few ships where running out of food can cause problems. Besides, selfish dictators usually don't last that long either. Jolie beams in. Had never death of starvation, but if ship dies at day 5, what's the point in saving rations? If ship goes beyond that, food is a newer problem. Start rationing when we have less than 10 left. Yup. I like Jolie already. Chun says, Mush thread. All Mushes, please report in this thread. Jinsu laughs over the intercom as Jolie says, hi, I'm human. We're Mush in my last ship, and we finished that ship way too fast. Okay, so Quanti is dirty and standing in Alpha Bay. Should I take care of him if he does not explain why he's dirty by the end of the cycle? Steven goes, no, he's a newbie, and he was repairing the door. That has a chance of making him dirty, I suppose. And Jolie wants to take care of both of them. Not if I find them first. And your coffee. We're gonna taunt Jolie a little bit. Get his blood pumping. Maybe he can track down those Mush even quicker. Let's see, Reluca, you get that camera installed. Dracula, that's right. And Steven screams, don't hurt me, as she hisses. All titles have been given out. Hunters are gone. And I think I'm just going to mark this as red. Never used it, never will. It's an absolute crap for Mush hunts. Yep. Has nothing to do with Mush hunt, just makes inventory a bit easier. I guess it would make inventory a bit easier, but it's just cheating. And I can't, yeah, it's incredibly nice that we have Plasma Shield already. Let's see what's going on. Quanti is dirty, mind explaining yourself, no killing, just observe for now. Random killing equals griefer or just a dumb person. Make sure that he did something Mush and then kill him. Nothing Mush, you leave him alone even though he is dirty and ain't washing. Yeah, he might just be a newbie who started the tutorial and then quit. He may be Mush if he moved after Mush appeared, visited Reluca, flirted, and left room. But no killing. Anyone who kills someone, make sure that someone is Mush. And apparently I do get 2 AP per cycle. I don't have to sleep. That's... Am I figuring that right? And I get 2 AP per cycle? What's the... I don't know. I've got to be missing something here. Herp Derp was dumb and forgot to pick up an apron when researching. So Ian is dirty. I'm gonna have to get a scratch pad tonight and start writing down details of people being dirty and other suspicious activities. Excuse me. Primarily because it's important that I keep this information down whenever I decide to go kill somebody. I need to know when people were dirty and why they were dirty and things like that without having to try and dig my way through this horrible, atrocious chat system. Let's see, I don't really care what people are. Another vote for anti-spore gas. And why do people always research anabolics? Gas... Everybody's researching the gas. I'm not going to go up there and relay. Okay. No, apparently I only earn 1 AP. But I do earn 2 movement. Ian picked up the grav scooter. Did he leave it? No. Where do we want to go? We need to be patrolling around. Let's make our way up to the med lab. We're going to take the back corridor, though. I want to check the logs and kind of see what's going on. Come back, music. Don't leave me. I need you. It's tempting to jump in and relay plasma shield, but I'm still going to keep saving my AP. I might need it to shoot somebody or punch him in the windpipe. Just me and Ian so far. He passed through twice. Probably whenever he got dirty to go shower. Yeah. Because his newer path leads through here. We could go hang out on the bridge too, but I don't want to waste any more. Well, yeah. Let's see, there's Terrence. I guess we'll go hang out on the bridge. There's normally at least 2 to 3 people here, so... Is there a camera in here by chance? No. Okay, whenever we return, we're going to do a little bit more walking around and reading through chat, trying to investigate what's going on. Unfortunately, I don't have the torture skill, because if I did, I would be able to torture information out of people and make this a lot more interesting. That's my 4th level skill. You can torture people and find out what like their last 4 actions were, I think. Which, needless to say, can, again, be very useful. I'll see you in a few hours, folks. Welcome back, folks. It's time for a quick update, and I'm gonna have to do it before the cycle change here, unfortunately. It's day 2, cycle 2. And let's see what's going on. Plasma shield has already been finished, which is amazing. Anti-spore gas, number of mush spores generated per day is reduced by 2, so we've already really significantly hampered the mush. Let's see what's going on. I'll go do plasma shield now. Reluca's a genius. She needs 1 more AP. And she's not very happy about doing the research. Thanks, Reluca. If someone does make you lose morale, they're dead. Then... apparently we're going to be doing automatic sprinklers. That's amazing. Good job, Reluca. You need a refresh on Pilgrid. And let's see. Apparently Janice is inactive as well as Frida. 1 moved from the refectory, so it was Janice or Frida. If it's Janice, we'll have to wait before she gets idle status, and Neuron admin title is give to someone else. Yeah, let me know if we need that title quicker, Neuron admin, because I have 3 ways of making that title transfer quicker. Plasma shield complete. There's the drug list from Ian. He's telling everyone what all the drugs do. I generally don't like to do this, just in case there's a griefer on board or something like that. They'll just go eat all the AP pills and all the morale pills and stuff. At least if they don't know what they are, it keeps them guessing. And let's see. Not if I find them first. And your coffee, I tell Gioeli. Don't drag coffee into this. I get 4 AP for coffee when others get 2. And if you make me lose morale without a good reason, I'll stab you in the kidney, Reluca says. Awful. Let's see. Gioeli says, well, from what I see, we got around half a ship inactive. Kinda disappointed. And it's sad because it's possible that both mushes might be inactive. This sucks. Frida and Janice in active refectory. Inactives are destroying the game. They are completely ruining it. And castings are not going to help, because I don't want to have to fucking pay even more every time I want to be on a decent ship. And you have to buy casting tickets. All crew members have earned 3 morale points. Yes, sir. Jen, don't forget to issue missions daily. I would gladly take one today if it's not given out already, Joelle says. Okay, so the captain's going to be giving a speech in the front corridor or something like that. And we've got a private chat set up between me, Joelle, Hua, and Chun. Grenade at lab and a knife in Mush hands would be critical to all of us. I'm actually going to start at the bottom here. Do you have torture? No, I don't. Nope, I do not have torture. I'm only level 3 and I'm not very close to level 4, unfortunately. Hua, could you check the plants? Ian may be Mush. Could heal him and make sure he has Mush, but he has armor. That's kind of scary. Having Ian as Mush with armor is pretty darn scary. It is, because it already takes extra AP to attack when Ian is in a room. It takes 3 AP to attack instead of 1. So it can take a lot of AP and a long time to kill an Iron Mush. Well healed him, so he did not get injured by washing. It can mean a lot, but he has gold mode, so he may have a few mushy skills and not only no damage while showering. If Chao could torture him, it would make it much easier. Well, I got nothing to say for now. Can't prove that he is human and can't prove that he's Mush. Plants are okay. Perhaps I should stay at the lab and take care of the plants when they pop. And Ian is running around with the scooter. You want to use daily gardening points, but don't waste your AP because we need a pilot. Someone to shoot down the hunters and stuff. And we still have a single hunter after us. Which doesn't matter now that we got Plasma Shield. Even though it's not been turned on, of course, because Janice is inactive. I think I never saw Ian be in Mush yet. Well, not that I can remember, so far I got nothing. Ian can be Mush. Researchers do not require bananas. Just plant him before someone eats him, and don't forget the apron. She wants to check Ian like that. If Mush eats banana, he won't be able to eat anything else. Well, then why would he eat the banana? Kinda don't want to make promises like I did in 5 ships in a row that I will find both Mush fast. Took a bit longer in one ship and I got killed because I stayed dirty and did not do what I promised, but I will do my best. If we find Mush, we find him. If we don't, that's scary. But oh well. Just plant bananas at cycle 1. We'll find some other way to drag Mush out to the daylight. And then we need to finish the gas, finish alarms, and either I hide alarms or Chun does that. And perhaps I should leave the bananas at all, not raise suspicion. Yeah, just plant them for free points after cycle change before someone eats them. Because if we don't plant them, we don't have any plants at all. Looks like Ian was quicker than me and planted them. Also, Quan T is dirty, but you guys know that. 11% to finish gas, he can do that if he has 2 AP. Yeah, we believe that Quan T is Mush and some newbie. Kill him. Lost all hope after I saw all those bodies lying around at the lab and refectory. That is bad. God damn it. Just once I would like an active ship. Shrink is inactive, and if both Mushes are active, we are doomed. There's an okay way to try and get on an active ship. It's called MMM. It's like a big old jump day where a whole bunch of active players will I'll basically try to start ships at the same time to avoid this inactive problem. There's Terrence. He's not dirty. Let's check in the lab. Alicia's here. Has Finola said anything? I don't think so. Ian's been coming and going. Ian dropped the apron. Okay, let's see what research we've got. I need to use some of this AP because I'm going to be gone for a while. Anabolics, Spore Sucker. They've got another blaster in here. Anatomy rifle. That does like double damage. to Mush. You can kill him in one hit, I believe. Okay. I think I'm gonna research Myco alarms. That's what Hua was talking about being next. And I just need to do it to get rid of some of this AP. Which is something I very rarely say, I think. But I don't have anyone to shoot yet. Okay. Myco alarms are at 14%. I thought that was at 0% just a minute ago. Apparently I was looking at it cross-eyed. We'll participate in this. Just once, though. Myco alarms 23%. Yeah. There we go. Just let them know that I'm working on stuff. Especially if somebody needed a relay. So in 2, I'll be able to come back on lunch and see what's going on. So, we are going to stay probably in the med lab. Chun's here, Steven's here. He's not dirty. So, whenever we return, and there is a camera in here, good. Whenever we return, I don't know. I'm Chao. I need to be killing people and torturing them, trying to find out who the Mush is. But if the Mush don't make any moves and people aren't getting dirty, there's not a whole lot I can do just yet. They'll make a mistake, and then they're gonna get blasted. Oh boy, hang on. I almost made a mistake. Always drop the apron. What am I dropping? Game. I didn't have anything selected. There we go. Shut up, Schrodinger, before I shoot you. Okay. Welcome back. It's now day 2, cycle 5, and I am on lunch. It's lunchtime, Mush. So, Quanti is dirty and alone in Alpha Bay. That was 2 hours ago. That's for the second time. 99% he is Mush. You guys might want to check whether he moved at all since yesterday. He came and visited me before Mush appeared. Hua got dirty while eating. I can't continue analyzing. And then 3 hours later took a shower. Okay. Inventory thread's been updated. It's been kind of quiet tonight. Steven moved the gloves to the rear. Really, nothing major going on. Jinsu wanted help with planet scanning, but hasn't touched the Astro Terminal himself for 19 hours and he just left the bridge. Does anyone have any reason I shouldn't kill Quanti when I get off work? Dirty twice. Never reporting in the thread. If he's new... If he's new, it's a grievous mistake he's gonna learn from. How did I mess that up? Oh, I got my eyes fucked up. Regardless, if he's dirty and not reporting it, I'm going to kill him when I get back from work. Let's see. 1, 2... Okay, I don't need to move. I'm going to save up. Well, I actually better waste some AP. Otherwise, I'm going to be sitting there with a full AP bar and completely waste one. We'll pick this up. We'll relay Myco. Whatever, Myco alarms, I think is what we were working on. Ian was in here an hour ago. Just making sure that nobody's been picking up and messing with Schrodinger. Because the mush can turn Schrodinger into a mush, I'm pretty sure. They can at least put spores on the cat, so if you cuddle with it, you get some spores. And where did all this chat come from? What the fuck? God damn, I hate the chat in this game or something. I thought this was going to be a quick update. Can I ask you guys to help scanning? We'll be needing some oxygen soon. And Hua found Manacrog on the first planet scan. This one has 12 zones, and he's only analyzed strong winds. Frida's inactive. Hua wants to know what to do. Roland is out there, so we have two at least active pilots. So Hua's going to help with scanning and other things for the time being, until we start getting swamped with hunters. Sure, but we seem perfectly fine. Let me know if we need that title quicker. There are ways. Sure, but we seem to be pretty fine. I'd rather see that one hunter down from turret shots, as taking off shooting and landing may require more AP, but that one can wait until we get more of them attacking. Early deaths equal morale loss. I'd rather see him dying from morale loss, because then we won't lose morale. I just don't like it when somebody goes inactive with a title. Obviously Janice has a title, she's the comms manager or whatever, and she has control over the neuron settings, which you've seen in my Janice video. But Neuron will pass that title off if she goes inactive long enough. It can just take a while, and if she comes back and moves or does anything, Neuron will instantly give it back to her for another day or two, which is troublesome. Let's see, Reluca says, I think sprinklers have it. So, sprinklers are next. Finola is confirmed inactive. Is Janice inactive, Hua says? It looks like it. Janice! Turn on the plasma shield. I'm just gonna yell at her anyways. And that's another reason I want to kill Janice. She's inactive. I want that plasma shield on. I'm not very happy. Do we have anyone doing planet scans? Chao. The cat. The cat got me early on. You want to check my scars? Probably wondering if I got hurt in the shower or something. That's another thing that will set you out as a mush. If you start taking a lot of damage and nobody knows why, it's probably because you've been showering as a mush and you lose like 3 hit points every time. It's pretty harsh. Myco alarms now 53%. We'll probably have these finished by the end of the day. So that's 3 cycles worth of AP. Okay. So I'm still pretty sure Chao only gets 1 AP per cycle. I haven't actually been doing the math or even really caring about it, because it's not like I'm running around wasting a bunch. I am going to stay in here with Chun, and when I return, we're probably going to hunt down Quan Ti and kill him, unless he responds about why he's dirty. I don't care what the other crew says. Welcome back, crew. It's now day 2, cycle 6, and let's see what's going on. I've accidentally cleared off some of these updated messages just by browsing the internet. So let's see. Are we sure he actually washed between getting dirty? Chao asked. No. I'll go check it out. Yeah. I'll go check it out before I pull the trigger, though. I'm not just gonna indiscriminately kill people. I'm not a total psychopath, Chao. We have hunters after us, only 4. The plasma shield is still not turned on, and Hua has wasted all of their AP planet scanning. We're down to 21 oxygen. I really hope that we can get an expedition going before the end of day 3. Are they all still trash? I'd really like to get my feet on the ground before the end of day 3. I need an expedition. I am kind of tired of being cooped up on this ship, and I don't want our oxygen to run out. Someone should just hack the terminal, Steven says, after I was saying, or agreeing with Hua, that Janice is inactive. I guess hacking might be easier than killing her. Say, it's unfortunate that Janice is inactive because our morale is going to suffer greatly. Let's see. Damn cat, Steven says. I don't think anyone loves it but Raluca. Guess that means we can use the cat as a ration if needed, right? I don't have any love for Schrodinger. The bastard clawed me. Okay, let's see what happened. Chun healed me for 3 hit points, maxed me out. She's left. We're gonna go check out Quan Ti. I'm curious exactly what he's been up to. And who is in here? Terrence and Jinsu. Neither of them are dirty. When did they enter? Um, 5 hours ago. How long has Terrence been here? I guess... Wow, he's been AFK for a day. Just some info. I'm just saying, if Jinsu gets dirty soon, it's possible that he's gonna spore here, maybe infect Terrence, because Terrence was active. I don't know, I hope he's not inactive. Because Terrence, I'm pretty sure I read that right, yeah, Terrence is the new Neuron admin. I think that's one of the ones I accidentally de-highlighted. I remembered it. Let's see, finally. Hopefully Terrence is more active. Can we get the shield up and running now? We'll see. Terrence was active 23 hours ago in the front corridor. That's bad news. 2 inactive Neuron admins, and I'm not sure who the third one is. Quan Ti's in here. Chao, of course, that's me. Sometimes I forget which character I am. Hua was through here 4 hours ago. He entered the room 22 hours ago. That's all I can tell. Day 1, cycle 6. I either woke up cycle 6 or cycle 5. I'm not sure at this point. I'm not going to kill him, of course. There's just not enough evidence. If he had come and gone a few times and still stayed dirty, I would probably have already shot him. So you've got the Nexus, the Refectory where people are brain dead. Alpha Dorm. I need to find something to spend my AP on. I guess I can go down. We're gonna go in here just to check the logs. I think we're gonna go down to the dorm, or maybe to the Nexus. I was the last one in here. Jinsu picked up the knife. I didn't see that one, I don't think. No, he could have hid something. Let's search once. Search once. If there's a hidden item in here, we'll find it. Nope. I don't think you can fail to find a hidden item. It'll always show up. So we could go to Alpha Dorm. which is where I think I'll go. I'm going to keep saving my AP for now. Both of them are clean. Reluca left here 4 hours ago. How long was she in here? Oh, only a few minutes. I wonder if she came in and took a shower. The game doesn't say if you take a shower. Did she report that she was dirty at some point? No, she did not. And I'm not really suspicious of her, but I'm going to say this anyways. Reluca's not in this chat. I have to make sure. Okay. And yeah, maybe she was taking a shortcut. Maybe she snuck in to take a shower. I'm not entirely sure. But that's just one more note for me later down the road. We can start piecing things together. She's most likely back in the engine room right now. I think I'm going to save the rest of my points here, and whenever we return, hopefully we'll have a little bit more information on the Mush. It should be Gioli's turn to wake up and stagger through a few cycles, seeing what he can uncover. Welcome back. It's now day 3, cycle 3. And let's see what's going on. I've got full AP and MP, so I've probably been wasting a few points, dang it. Anyways, Alicia says Plasma Shield is active, so she is kind of active. Gioli says, yay, finally active admin of Neuron. Also turn off food destruction if you did not do that, and set planet scanning as priority. John says, this ship is full of deads, which I tend to agree with. Alicia misunderstands and says 0 defunct members. And Ian says we aren't too bad off. We're missing Finola, but I have biologists, so no biggie. Koan T, but we're still managing to get good projects done. Anyway, Terrence, but we have plasma shields, so repairs are not a big deal. The only two that matter are Janice and Frida. We at least have Jen active for morale, but we're in a bit of danger of disorders. Our main problem is we don't have an astrophysicist on board, and HUA scans haven't been lucky yet. I hate being on a ship full of inactives like this. For the most part, almost all of my ships had been really good up until right after my payola video, and now I've had 2 ships in a row that I would rather not be on, just because they're so slow, there's not enough people communicating, and it's boring. This being why I suggest getting the narcotics distiller, since we might be lucky and treat any disorders that arise with medicine, Ian says. I'm fine with anything right now. I have no idea who even the Mush could be. I'm pretty sure that they're going to be some of the inactive people, which is why I wish they would let me start killing them, but they're not going to. Yep, Alicia just moved, Ian said. We've got a rebel broadcast coming our way. Maybe Payola can knock that out, even though I don't think day 3 is important. I could be wrong, though. I've got a list somewhere. Let's see. Or maybe they're just on the other side of the world and playing when you're asleep, Steven says about the inactives, and Gioli says, well, some may be, but half the ship is inactive and it's kind of obvious. And Kawanti may never even move again, too, so no point in killing an inactive for being dirty. Hate when this happens. Takes too long to find out who the Mush is. I'm gonna assume that our luck isn't good enough that the 2 Mush on board are inactive. I'm going to assume that the 2 Mush are active. So who could they be? Janice, if you're going to bed, will you go to Alpha Dorm? No, I mean Bravo Dorm. She is inactive and ain't waking up. We're kind of screwed. And Gioli, you didn't report dirtiness. He dropped the soap and picked it up. He's never hidden it. He doesn't like reporting it. Refreshed Pilgrid for Reluca. And Ship 2 ships ago, I got killed for refusing to wash after 2 minutes we're dead. Kinda dumb crew, but fairly active. And really, Joelle, if you take a shower again without reporting it, I might just kill you. So let's see. Guess that means we can use it as a ration. I was talking about the cat. And Steven says, that makes the two of us. I learned the way to prepare a cat a few years ago. Rest assured that it will be delicious. Don't tell Reluca, though. And in case you need extra chef, there is a mage book in the bridge. Thanks, Paola. Thanks, Paola. Yeah, maybe we can come up with a great meal for everyone. We can cook the cat together. Equipment out of order reported. Is it me, or it looks like everything in this ship is falling apart? Paola asks. Kwan, what kind of ship did you build? Steven goes, well, he is wallowing in depression over in the Alpha Bay. I guess that says a lot about the ship. Yeah. He has not moved from Alpha Bay. I've been stuck in a panic attack and I have 6 morale. Where is Janice? I can sleep with her or she can comfort me or both. Just let me know. Yeah, if you need some morale, just let me know, Paola. We can work something out. Killed hunters. We've already seen this one. Yeah, some of these messages are starting to loop around again. Which means I'm just going to mark it all as red now. So what do we have going on here? Apparently there's 4 messages hidden somewhere. There we go. Research thread. I was like, what am I missing? So Myco alarms are finished. And Ian wants to know if we can work on narcotics distiller. I'm fine with working with whatever right now. Okay, so I was talking about Reluca coming into the Alpha dorm and then leaving, maybe taking a shower. Joelle says, well, Reluca went to shower being dirty and did not wash. After she came back to an engine room door broke. Either it happened on its own or Mush skilled doorman. Is it recorded by cameras? I don't know what doorman is. Well, don't want to blame her. She finished Plasma Shield and Pilgrid. Won't make it without her. True, I'm not, like, suggesting I go kill her, but it was highly suspicious to me that she came into the dorm and then left. Which makes me think she took a shower, but didn't report it. Joelle, did you report being dirty? Otherwise, why did you take a shower? Hua asks. And Ian accessed lab, but does not relay the project. Joelle says, I did not. I have never hidden that I were dirty, so I just used soap. Refreshed Pilgrid for Reluca. Check the engine room. Chao. Quanti is down to around 9 hit points. He is inactive and it's his first ship, so I don't think that he will ever get active. If you want that +3 glory, kill him. He will most likely die of starvation or injuries anyways. There is hope with other. Make it active, or will die due to depression, and won't cause us all to lose morale. I'm not worried about glory. I don't play the game for glory generally. If I wanted to play the game for glory, I would be Hua or Roland, and I would just fly around and kill hunters. Because I think they get 1 glory for every hunter that they kill, which adds up pretty damn quick. Yeah, Gioeli says, logs explain all that happened. Eat, dirty, washed. Well, we're going to use a little bit of AP here. Because I am curious what happened. And I did see in the log earlier where he had picked up and dropped the soap. Quanti's been hurt. He's inactive, dirty. The room was shaking. Is there somebody on the bridge? Yes. It's tempting. I kind of need to go get a Myco alarm and put it on the bridge. Chun ate 2 hours ago. Gioeli ate 5 hours ago. Knocked over the coffee. But if you'll notice, he didn't eat twice. He only ate once. He got the coffee, cooked a meal, and then left. See, Mush cannot eat twice in a row. Anything. They can't eat 2 bananas, they can't have a coffee and a banana, they can't have a coffee and a ration. But human players can. Still got 23 rations left. Pick up, repair. I really should hide the microwave. Even though it's still broken, so we don't gotta worry too much about it. East 6, 4 properties: Predators, Swamp, Mountains, Oceanic. I like planets with 4 properties as they may contain O2 or hydrocarbon without any unneeded zone which may cause someone to die or lose hit points. And Jelly says, well, same here, but Ian is still holding on armor and washed again. Kinda risky situation, even though he is active in lab. Yeah, if we get an expedition going, we can get him to drop the armor. Because there'll be no reason for him to hold on to it when we need it down on the planet's surface. And if we get him to drop the armor, I'll feel a little bit more safe with him being a mush. Chun has hidden their Myco alarm in here. It'll be clear that he is mush if some other inactive dies of starvation. Well, not 100% that he is mush, but most likely as he should starve to death before anyone else as he took damage from falling ceiling. True. So have all of the Myco alarms been hidden? There's 2 here. Actually, while I'm up here, let's relay research a little bit. I'm not sure what we're actually working on, but we'll find out. Might put some points into narcotics distiller, or 2 at least. We have anabolics, generates 4 anabolics, which I don't even know what that does. The anatomy rifle, which is used for hunting mush. It does like double damage. Narcotics distiller is 21%. It can be used to create, once a day to create a drug. Kind of a waste, actually. Okay. I'm gonna relay that. Up to 20... No, up to 27%. Research thread. Narco distiller. 27%. Had to get rid of a few AP somehow. I'm just gonna keep my AP bar here instead of wasting any more. Okay, so now we got the genome disk. Quite sad with so many inactives, it's kinda hard to tell who is mush. Had ship with 6 active players and 2 of them were mush. Found both alpha mush, but they had already turned 1 human, so it was 3 versus 3. Odds were way against humans. We need Elisha to print the list. Also print that list. We need to know who is on it. I want to know what names are listed, damn it. It's important that we know. Okay, so there's a Myco alarm in here, which is fine. Go away, window. I'm hoping that there's one on the bridge. And I guess that was Gioeli who was up here. What happened to the sofa? I thought there was a sofa on the bridge here. Aw, damn it. I always take the apron with me every time I use it. Okay, let's see. Somebody posted, was that me? Genome disk in the lab equals more research options. Okay. And me and Joelle are running around at the same time. I'm gonna probably crash here in the med lab for now. We've got a camera in here, Jinsu's in here, Steven's in here. I kind of trust both of them right now. Steven hasn't really, I don't think he's been dirty once. The captain, he's been quiet and hasn't gotten dirty so far that I know of. So when we return, we're just gonna keep walking around to this peaceful, quiet ship where half the crew is basically brain dead. Welcome back, crew. It's now day 3, cycle 6, and there's been a lot of chatter. Jinsu says, good news, crew. I've scanned the planet and there is oxygen on it. Crew, listen to my order. We need 4 fuel, put it into our half-broken engine, apparently. It has 3 times strong winds, 2 times low temperature mountains, oceanic, and swamp. Hua says she's loaded the fuel, and we should also get a positive location on the hacker kit before leaving for the expedition. The hacker kit can be used by a Mush. Well, it can be used by anybody, but it's particularly dangerous in the hands of a Mush while an expedition is underway, because a Mush can move the ship while 4 people are down on a planet, and that's 4 instant deaths. It's a very effective and great way to take care of cutting down the crew. Of course, it completely exposes who you are, because everyone's going to know, A, who put fuel in the engine, and B, who moved the ship. So, Roland says, I'm going to expedition. I have rope, blaster, and compass. I am waiting in Icarus Bay without tracker or walkie-talkie. Am I doing everything right? Hua says, if you have any free slots, it's probably better that I go. On the other hand, I'm full, so it doesn't really matter, and Roland wants to know why they both can't go. Hua doesn't want to send 2 pilots, which I kind of agree with. I think the only 2 pilots we have is Jinsu a pilot. No, he is just a leader. Yeah, we don't need to lose both of our pilots if something did happen. Roland is a sprinter, which means +1 zone is explored on expeditions, and he's also AFK, so he can't fly. So somebody else will have to go and fly it regardless. Jinsu says, okay, on expedition are going Jinsu and Roland for sure. We need 2 more. I guess you don't need blaster because there's no zones with possible fights. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hua says, if you need another volunteer, I'm here. My survivalist skill might be useful. Botanist as well. But there were no food zones, right? I guess the swamps, according to Steven, give a chance of fruit. We should send Hua or Ian because they have botanist. This planet looks bad for food, though, so we might want to make it a quick one. I don't think our food is in any danger of running out. I've not been eating. Because I don't use my AP that often. I probably could be using my AP, helping with planet scans and researching and everything like that, but I do not want to end up, in the middle of a Mush freakout with no AP. When the Mush show themselves when it's time to act, I need to be able to act. If emergency research or something like that absolutely has to be done, then I can swoop in with almost a full AP bar and take care of it. Ian says we currently have 2+3 morale pills if needed. And Jinsu can give a speech because Paola's been stuck in a panic attack and has had 6 morale. It's already dropped to 5, which is not good. She probably shouldn't have said that out loud over the chat anyways. But I guess there's not really any active Mush, so it's no big deal. Hua says, hey guys, I'm full of AP. He'll wait for the next cycle, otherwise he's not sure what to do. And blah, talk about relaying and the Nexus. Diane says, well, we have no astrophysicist, so wait till Neuron is set on planet scanning, and I think that's highest priority. We're also really low on oxygen, down to 14. That's why I wanted to have an expedition underway by the end of day 3, because we're reaching the danger zone. Planet scanning sucks if I also must be alert to hunters. Jinsu agrees about our oxygen situation. 100% true. All unengaged crew members should use their spare AP for planet scanning. I'm not going to. And Paola got us neuron participation, which is... These are, in my opinion, the 2 best projects that you can research early on. It's a shame that it's taken us so long to get even a second project underway, but now every cycle neuron will be helping us with 5%. It doesn't relay, like it doesn't reset the skill for players, unfortunately, but it's still a pretty good boost. Let's see. I thought the project list is a little empty, so here's a little feed up. And Steven says, awesome. Elisha just moved, apparently. She's alive. And Reluca is still trying to destroy the shower. It's fucking indestructible, she says. So let's see. I think I might have... I'm not sure. Occasionally I'll leave 1 or 2 messages off screen that I felt needed to be left instead of bothering to press record and document everything. Let's see. Also, print the list from the tabulatrix. I said when you get a chance. Gioli said don't, it's too soon. Do it like this, kill 1 mush and then ask Elisha to print it. When list is printed after 1 mush is dead, a second mush is definitely in that list and it's quite easy to find who it is. But well, we got tons of inactives, so do whatever feels right. And that's not entirely true. Dead mush will still show up on that list, so the main thing you have to wait for is just waiting, you know, basically day 2, day 3, and enough human names will be printed off the list that you can kind of get an idea of who the mush are. Julie says, well, they can appear on the list, but second mush is always on it as well. At least that's what happened in every ship I've been. Never saw dead mush on the list, and the living one not on it. No, it always shows 1 alpha mush from the start of the game, and then just random people, which may or may not be the second mush. Yep, it doesn't always show the second mush. So if you kill 1 mush and print the list, you could just get them and a few innocents. The list is not a 100% reliable way to find mush, again, because it could have dead mush on there. It'll always have at least 1 mush, though. Now, let's see. Paola decoded a rebel base. Rations now give an extra 1 AP. And expert mage book. IT expert mage book really works with me because I need to update Neuron. Also Xyloff and rebel base, I'm just saying. Take it if you want it, Paola. That'll give her extra... that's the skill Janice has, I think. It'll give you an extra 2 computer actions per day that can be used on any computer terminal without taking AP. What do we got in the favorites thread? Genome disk is in the lab. Constapispore serum would be more useful if it's available. Unfortunately, only mush language has been added. It seems there are dependencies, Chun says, but they're unknown. Steven chimes in. The serum unlocks when a consumable is placed in the lab, like a pill or a ration. Not the mush cure serum. I don't actually know how to get that one. And let's see, rear quarter now has protective gloves and extinguisher, and Bravo storage has a spacesuit. So what do we have going on in this? 10 hours ago, in this private chat that is no longer important, and I will probably be leaving from, Gioli says, and I will tell you what I would have done in a ship with half inactives having this gold mode. Turned 1 person to mush, and then when I've killed 2 most active humans, or you and Jinsu or Chun, and Chao, I look at things like that. If mush won't end at 1 of top 3 spots, glory-based, it's a mush win. And Elisha became active, so I'll try to look into her actions. Hua was recently active. I guess I'll stay in this chat. I really wish Chun would get back in here. I might invite her soon. Anyways, where do we want to go? Let's go peek into the kitchen real quick. I'm curious what's going on in there. Those 2 inactives should be starving anytime. Just a few more cycles, probably. Let's see, Chun ate 12 hours ago. I came in 10 hours ago. Nothing else has really happened since. The coffee is not ready. I'm not going to eat a ration. save it for the rest of the crew that actually needs to spend AP. See, I don't eat needlessly. I eat when my character needs it, like, to actually get jobs done. Chao? I'll wait until he's starving, most likely. Quan T is still there, AFK. We'll go to the dorm down here and hang out for a bit. Spacesuit. Even though I am tempted to go down to Icarus Bay and take part in this expedition. Alicia's here. Not dirty. Iron's not dirty. I guess we won't know in this room. Oh yeah, I gotta go to the other room. I gotta go to the other dorm. Or to the Icarus Bay. So if I go to the other dorm, I could investigate who's been taking showers. But no, we'll go to the Icarus Bay. Now that I think about it. Because I am going to go on an expedition if no one else will. A rope. Not sure why he picked that up and dropped it so many times. What's he doing? Is he dirty by chance? No. Say, sometimes Mush will pick up and drop things like that, or just repeat actions over and over and over in order to throw off any investigation. Say, if I could torture somebody, or maybe Chun's premonition skill. It's a cheap tactic, but if I ever torture somebody and see that, I'll almost always kill them. Like, not that I ever have tortured anyone, obviously, but if I did, I would kill them, because that is, in my opinion, signs of trying to hide something. Even though I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he's doing with the compass. Why would he do that? Has he been dirty at all? No, if he's been dirty, he certainly hasn't said anything, so he's probably not Mush. And if he is Mush, he's not making spores, so I'm not too terribly concerned. Let's see. I'll be in... to get that trip started. Let's see, to be Jinsu. Yeah, if we get that trip started. It's Jinsu, Roland. My skills might prove useful, but hopefully not. If my skills are useful, bad things are happening. Okay, whenever we return, I don't know what's going to be going on. Probably not the expedition, even though the fuel is low. Yeah, probably the expedition then. Jinsu should be moving us anytime. Welcome back, crew. It's day 3, cycle 8. And I don't think we went on an expedition yet. We do have narcotics distiller completed. Minor energy surges from the Pilgrid reactor, also called Rototo, can be captured in MZ16 batteries injected into a high-yield synthesizer in order to create complex compounds like paracetamol or ibuprofen. What is that, a pill that lets you see the future or something? With this piece of kit, there's nothing to fear from space flu. The distiller can be used once a day to create a drug. Let's see. There's a lot of chatter going on, it looks like. First priority should be to get the ship running, Hua says. I could go if we're short of 4. I don't have any useful skills, Steven chimes in. We're waiting for you in the Icarus Bay, Jinsu yells at Hua, and Roland says, "Damn, why didn't we take off yet? That was 54 minutes ago. Jolie says, "Don't go on Expo right away. Wait a bit. Gonna check some stuff before that, and Jinsu should go, as he can leave Expo behind for some reason." Jinsu says, "We're waiting half a cycle and then going down with those who are present. Who needs some mission AP?" Ian is gonna go reset Pilgrid. Or says he'll take a mission to go reset Pilgrim, and Gioli says, no mission for Iron, you're still holding on to armor, ain't you? And that's kind of suspicious. Whatever, take off. I'm with Hacker Kit somewhere. Let's do this. Apparently Gioli's got the Hacker Kit. He's not going. I really kind of want to kill Gioli. I think he's a mush. I just have my this sneaking suspicion in my stomach that he's a mush. Let me see if I can get Chun on the line here. Come here, private channel. I think my chat is lagging up. Good, Chun is open. What's going on, chat? Something's wrong with Shockwave recently. Lagging up, crashing, taking forever. Okay. Come on, how many of these do I have? I have a feeling that Jolie is hiding something we should all be worried about, Chun. I don't know if Chun trusts me or not. She might just assume that I'm a mush or have her own suspicions, but I have to let her know, and I'm curious if she'll give me any information about him. I'm not going to force the issue. I'm not going to, like, ask her what she knows just yet. Jolie says, can't say who may be mush. If Expo fails, a lot of mush were on it. Joeli has advanced Pilgrim repairs moments ago, and he says, I find it strange for Ian to hold armor all the time, and Roland killing hunters from turrets, even though he has pilot. Saw a few hunters killed by Roland 18 hours ago from turrets, and he visited storage room which contained Hacker Kit. Was expecting Mush to hide it, but nothing happened. Let's see. Julian says, yeah, take off, Roland. I'm just going to give Roland the benefit of the doubt for now. Benefit of my doubt. Let's see, equipment out of order, blah blah blah, ship's changed heading. Reluca says, once the expedition is done, I could do with someone refreshing Pilgrid for me. Paola's in the Icarus Bay, and... let's see... talking about getting the ship moving, which it's already done. Good, somebody's repaired the oxygen tank. Apparently it was broken 3 hours ago. I guess the Alicia repaired it. Good job. Automatic sprinklers have been advanced to 31%. Blah, 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 blah. And Alicia finally wakes up and reads the Dracula message. So, planet check, hacker kit check. Jolie says, Roland passed hacker kit 18 hours ago. Nothing hidden in storage, but door broken, don't know since when. Only person who may have broken it is Roland, unless it happened on its own. Oh, and he's got the hacker kit. Why should one break door with nothing hidden in it? Yeah. Mush got skilled doorman, and it's one broken door a day. Maybe his job or just a coincidence. Still, I'm thinking that it's too risky to take Roland to an expo. Who votes Hua instead of Roland? I'm still not very convinced. I'm still not very convinced that Roland is a mush, and he's never taken a shower without telling anyone. Which I really probably should have just killed Gioli right there. Probably should have just put a couple bullets right through his head. Right there. I don't know what message isn't read, but I'm going to mark it as read. And whenever we return, hopefully we'll be back from the expedition already. I'm getting ready to go to bed. In fact... let me update this one more time. We're going to run to the Nexus real quick. See, I'm worried that he'll take off without me in there. Said halfway through this cycle. So I just need to go reset it. Okay, let's go. Because I'm getting ready to go to bed, which means I'm going to be wasting 2, maybe even 3 AP. If I don't spend it on something. And automatic sprinklers are pretty useful. There's Steven. Wonder what he's doing. Automatic sprinklers, 34%. And wow, I get really low efficiency on that. I only got 3. 37%. Is he dirty? No. And hey, there's a camera in here. Okay. I don't have to worry about anyone being in the Nexus, apparently. Oh yeah, and I didn't check the logs in there, damn it. Because I'm so worried about getting sucked into doing something that I forget and the expedition takes off, not even noticing I'm gone. Okay, so whenever we return, the expedition will have already been finished. Hopefully we'll have a bunch of oxygen, maybe some extra food, and I don't know, maybe one of the mush will mess up, and we can get a little bit more evidence against someone. Welcome back, folks. It's now day 4, cycle 3. A lot of time has passed, and we have not went on our expedition, it looks like. If we did, we didn't get really any oxygen from it. Blaster gun has been installed. Let's see. Roland, can you start the expo if you're at Icarus Bay? I got hacker kit, so if ship does not leave you behind, which won't happen, as I'm human, and it should be clear. Also, somebody's dead. A mush was killed. Jeez, will this expo even happen? Kinda sucks we have to wait. What the hell is going on? Why didn't we land today? This is something that I absolutely hate about about ships. Getting an expedition underway seems to be fucking impossible. Guys, what the hell is going on with research? Chun asked. Next mushless project. What next? Mush hunter, mush language, constapor, or scanner if you can, maybe the sucker. Maradon scrambler at 20%. Hunters hit one of their own, and he offers it or mycoscan. Death registered Finola. Good job. Nice one. Wait, she wasn't inactive? How exactly did you find she's mush? So Chun killed Finola? Strange. Lucky guess, apparently. And hey, Elisha finally printed off the list. At the very least, one of them were an agent of Mush when we fled Xyloth. I'd bet my life on it, she says. Either Janice, Chun, Kwanti, Reluca, Frida, or Finola, but which one? Chun? Time to get blasted, Chun. Sorry. What else is going on? Anyway, why is there no expo going? What's the holdup? Roland, if you ain't planning to take off, why you even went there? I'm not mush. I'm ready for both food test or shower plus heal test. Now I can't take off because in D3C7 I killed 3 hunters from patrol ship in Alphabet. You can check it. Now he's got no AP at all. As he said in the beginning of the day, I'm going to expo as a runner, not as a pilot. For piloting, there is Hua with full AP. There is no Hua, there is no pilot. Jinsu doesn't have pilot skill. I am going to heavily frown here. So I'm not very happy. Might be better to shoot them from the turret or take off and land if there weren't very many of them. Yes, but there was one, if there were more, blah blah blah. Use 3 AP to kill one remaining, blah blah blah. He still doesn't trust Roland, even though Roland's name's on the mush list. Okay, we've read everything. Reluca, Frida, Finola, but which one? Chao, have you ever seen Roland visiting Refectory? Well, I can't remember him being there. Mush does not need to eat. No, I haven't. Then it might be time to do some tests if he doesn't eat in another day or so. But again, I don't think Roland is mush. And Chen says, may I kick Finola? Guess you may. Good job. Not sure how you guessed it. Because I thought Finola was inactive and wasn't actually doing anything. So, I've got all this AP that I need to spend that's been basically sitting here building up and wasting away. First, has this door been reported broken? Center Alpha turret. Report that one. Broken door in the rear quarter. There's a lot of broken doors around it. I'm not even going to bother repairing them because I don't want to get dirty. Steven's still in here. He's not dirty. Okay. It was at what, 37 last time I updated it? 52. Because Neuron has been advancing this, so my efficiency is 1%. Okay, so I can't really waste any AP there. Again, I don't want to waste AP trying to fix a door. Because I don't want to risk getting dirty. Could go down and reset progress on Pilgrid. In fact, I think I will. As much as I hate going down here and bothering Reluca. Spacesuit. I guess that can stay there. And there's Reluca. Of course, she's dirty. Say, Reluca is always dirty. Participate, 45%. Of course, I'm only going to get 1%. Now, question is, can I find the thread where Reluca was talking about Pilgrid? Probably not. Search thread, project thread. Pretty sure it's 57%. I just woke up. My brain's not functioning. 57%? No, 46%. 57 was like sprinklers or something, I guess. Took 2 AP, I'm gonna have to burn some AP here. Let's go to Icarus Bay. And I'm gonna keep standing around in here and waiting. So whenever we return, hopefully we'll have gone on an expedition. But who knows, maybe this will be another ship where we just stand around, don't ever go on an expedition, and then we eventually die. Welcome back, folks. It's day 4, cycle 6, and I need to spend some AP before 36 minutes passes. So let's see what's going on. Ian, where the hell are you? Jumpkin is in the lab. Let's get this delicious, delicious thing grafted. And we do not need to heal the last young banana. When it's dead, we'll have an empty hydro pot. The diseased plants don't die. Apparently, they only dry out. And let's see. A watered plant with no statuses will change to thirsty. A thirsty plant will change to dried out, and a dried out plant will die. Yeah, that's exactly what Roland said. I told you the same. You can't kill plant by not healing it, like Chun offered. Okay, so they're just talking about food. They want to get some of the, well, the jumpkin that we found on the expedition planted so we can start eating it daily. Roland says we must go to exploration tomorrow or we all die. Death will start, what, day 5, cycle 6, if we don't get any O2. Pilots, blah blah blah, hostile vessels. We have 100 shield and 99 hull. Seems it'll be enough for 5 or 6 days with 3 hunters. Okay. there's really nothing to worry about unless an Eric shows up or a meteor slash asteroid, whatever they're called. I think they're only meteors when they enter the atmosphere. Everyone's welcome to help scan. I probably won't be. Leaving immediate orbit, blah blah blah. And Paola thinks I'm serious about blasting Chun. What? Is that a joke? Obviously Chun cannot be mushed because she has no cap. I don't know what cap is. But yes, it was a joke. How's the mush game going? Next you'll be wanting to wear it, I said, about Roland wanting to touch his soft skin. What was it, Jinsu's skin? No, Gioldi's skin. Pilgrid is also at 77%. She doesn't want to advance it anymore until the mush are done, plus it needs a reset anyways. It's possible Quan Ti is a mush as he was active up until selection and promptly buggered off. Jinsu agrees. He thinks it's Quan Ti too. Chun says, Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Sailor. Paola, you need to eat 2 bananas this night in 1 cycle. Mush testing is underway. So what about idling Dirty Quan in Alpha Dorm? Idle Mush is a good mush, Chun says. But if he is mush and we kill him, Roland says, we can just fix Pilgrim and return to Soul. Let's kill all idlers, why not? Paola says because some idlers maybe just became idols, and they get back to work, etc., and we need them on blah blah blah. And Roland says, but we really have no time. Or did you find a plant with oxygen? Enough talk. Quan Ti dies. And that's all I'm going to say about it. We've been talking about killing him for quite some time. Jumpkin's in the lab. Sofa Blueprint moved to the bridge. I think Raluca gave up on the shower. Roland just ate. And Chun has made list of people that she needs to eat. Thinks need to eat food. Almost not a mush list. This is Alicia's list. Janice, Chun, Quan Ti, Raluca, and Frida. And apparently Joelli's made it to the not mush list. I think because he ate twice. He had coffee and a ration in the same cycle. Eaters list. These are people that need to eat, I guess. Paola, Raluca, Steven, Roland, and Ian. I guess that's Chun's list. Okay. Let us go kill Quan Ti. It's time. If he is the last mush and we kill him, we can repair Pilgrid and head back to Soul instead of dying from oxygen suffocation. Where is he at? He's been AFK for a while too, so we pull out the blaster and fire a shot. And we miss. The second shot hits. Good. And the third shot before the blaster runs empty misses. The blaster is just not that good of a weapon. I guess if you get a critical you can kill people in one hit, but more often than not you're just going to miss. Even with the shooter skill. It'd be so much easier if I could just open an airlock, and there we go. Nope, he was not a mush. Let's see, guess all that, what's the word I'm looking for? I cannot think of the word that I want to use here. Whatever. Guess all that wondering and worry was for nothing. If we don't get O2 soon, yep, if we don't get O2 soon, more people are going to be cut from this ship. Mushless. Either we return to Soul mushless or we all suffocate, it looks like. Kinda disappointed that he wasn't a mush. Not only Quan, let's kill all idlers. What does Cryo module says? How many inactive players do we have? Oh, that'd be the Cryo module he's talking about. So where do I want to go? Quit locking up, game. Piece of crap, shockwave. I mean, we've got 2 idlers in the refectory. I'm not going to kill them though, because I don't want people's morale taking a huge nosedive just yet, until they can maybe do something about it. I think bananas will restore 1 morale each. Let's go back to the med lab. Surprisingly, I didn't get dirty from that. I think that's the first fight I've ever been in where I've not gotten dirty. Anyways, whenever we return, who said something? After that, every active player should go through shower or food test, then we kill all suspicious, fix Pilgrid, and fly to the moon. Sounds like a plan to me. So who do we have in here? Jinsu and Steven. Okay, whenever we return, I'm going to save that AP. Whenever we return, probably going to be getting ready to kill some more people. Either that or going on an expedition. One of the two. Welcome back, crew. It's day 4, cycle 7, and chat has picked up as people realize we are nearing death. Ian has found a planet, West 5 fuels, swamp, desert, mountains, ocean, insects, high temps, O2, and 3 unknown. Still out of AP. I say we go there ASAP. Regardless of what the other 3 zones might hold. Yeah, and there's no promise that the pumps won't jam up on this planet either, meaning we need to go someplace now before everyone wastes their AP scanning planets. Apparently we lost connection with Sol, then Paola established it, and Roland wants to know if someone's using the microwave. Ouch. That's really bad luck. At least they're gone now. At least they're gone now. If we get O2, then she can just focus on decoding the Xyloft database and won't have to worry about losing connection with Sol from it anymore. Let's see. Roland says, my vote for genocide of idlers. Jinsu says, that's just like throw your AP into the garbage. You'd better help finding new planet with oxygen. And Roland says, how many people there are on bridge now? Oh, it's okay. Maybe I can breathe without oxygen. I was reading chat earlier, and I posted this response off camera, but whenever he asked this, there was no one on the bridge scanning for planets. And the reason I'm not scanning for planets is because I get 1 AP per cycle, and I can't sleep. If you expect me to dump it into planet scanning, you're crazy. If everyone else can't get us a good planet, then we're just doomed, and there isn't anything I can do about that. What I can do is kill, and kill good. It's what I was born to do, and will most likely die doing. Raluca says there won't be anyone for you to kill if we don't find a planet soon, unless you want us all to die, in which case... And Roland says, Raluca, do you help with finding the planet? What do you do? Raluca, I'm helping you most of all. If we kill the Mush, we can get back to Sol before we all suffocate. If we don't get O2. There's no point in going back with Mush alive, and with 8 AP per day, what am I supposed to do? Analyze a planet, scan it twice, and be done? Yeah, who wants to go to a planet with only like 3 zones scanned? Because that's really all I would be able to do. Let's see, connection with Sol interrupted twice, within just like 2 minutes of each other. Poor Paola. I think that she actually broke the connection, re-established it, and then broke it again. I feel bad for her. Jolie says, if we get down to 302 and no planet with O2, then rush Pilgrim up. Someone may already go and restart it with Reluca. I will go to scan for planets. Please get O2, please. No O2. Gonna finish the last zones. Are we in enough of an emergency to pop the rations? Hell yeah, we are. Yeah, if you can. Cook as many as you can and bring it to the bridge. 2 cooked rations on the bridge. Of course, I got dirty from cooking the rations and won't be too useful for planet scanning now. Sorry, Steven. Roland says, good luck with scanning, but we can't return to Sol with Mush alive. We still need to kill it before fixing Pilgrim. And Gioli says, why? I consider it a win if Mush does not end in one of 3 top spots glory-based. Glory has nothing to do with winning. Otherwise, pilots are the only winners generally. Winning equals Mush dead. And that is all. Even if we blow up. No, I guess if we don't. We can't blow up. That's still losing. Let's see. Another way to ensure a Mush win is to infect Sol or Eden when the crew returns. If you can stay alive and under the radar until the crew finishes Pilgrim and returns to Sol, you can sabotage the crew's ultimate directive and infect the good citizens instead of ensuring the ultimate eradication of the Mush virus, a wiki. And Gioli has a very crappy planet. What else? Nothing else. Let's see what's going on in the favorite chat. Mush game? Who's playing the Mush game today? Why kill inactives? Jinsu says they don't consume oxygen, blah blah blah. Every cycle we lose 1 oxygen, no matter how many idlers, mushrooms, cats, etc. Gioli says, guys, what's better? If inactives die from depression and we lose 0 morale for that, or if they die from injury, starvation, murder, and we all lose 1. Roland goes, we have no time to wait. It's 8 cycles left. Joelle says we'll get some O2 from plants. We'll get 1 O2 from plants. And we may find plant with O2, so don't rush to kill him. And he just had a panic attack and lost 3 morale. Paola's got 4 morale. And apparently Jinsu is going to give a speech in the front corridor. Yeah. Yeah, to do it in. Whoops. Yeah, Jinsu and his speeches are great, but not good enough. And we have to have our bed in a room with no camera and no one else. What do we got going on in this private chat? Roland invited me and Gioeli. Hey guys, if tomorrow we don't find any planet with oxygen, I'm going to kill all idlers. I have shooter skill and blaster. If we find a planet, no problem, I'll be the pilot. Gioli says, better spend your AP on scanning instead of killing humans or possible mushes. Ian is a good candidate for mush, even though he is doing what he should. So, let's just kill Ian and watch, why not? I have free shots per day that can't be used for scanning or else. And Joelle says, I still wonder how Chun guessed it right. Elisha printed the list and Chun killed Finola ASAP. Maybe Elisha is mush and PM to Chun that she does not want to die and will snitch an active mate. Just a theory. Maybe. And yeah, hopefully Chun would report her for playing against her team if she were mush. As for killing the inactives, yeah, I'm not gonna start till we're down to like 302, and then we'll decide who dies first. We need to kill the other mush. Yeah, we need to kill the other mush if our bum rush for O2 is not gonna work. So, Jinsu's in here. The drug distiller. Okay. It'll be available again after cycle 8. I do wish I kind of knew what was in the pills, but I don't need anything. there's any morale pills, Paola could probably use them. Weirdly enough, I've been working on Pilgrim and repairing the ship. Plus, if I stay in the same room as everyone, I'll end up suiciding, Relucas says. Okay. Whenever we return, I don't know what's going to be going on. Maybe chat will have exploded again and we'll have a bunch to catch up on. Welcome back, crew. It's day 4, cycle 8, and I've been kind of keeping up with chat a little bit, and I think I'm going to have to make a tough decision here in a second. Jinsu says, I think we know now who is Mush, and then a whole bunch of stuff went on. Jinsu posted this chat log right here, which doesn't mean anything. The only thing incriminating in it that I see is Joelle picking up the hacker kit. But I don't suspect Joelle that much of being a mush, so it's no big deal. Joelle says, why? What in here makes you think anyone's a mush? Do you mind explaining it? And then he goes, seems like our commander went loco. Is there anyone with AP who could hack terminal and move us? So, let's see what happened here. What do you mean, Steven? Joelle, what the fuck? Jinsu moved us to the planet instead of hitting me, so apparently Jinsu punched Joelle, and Joelle said, explain why. Roland said he's been proved human via a food test, and Jinsu says Joelle has access to the Astro Terminal 24 minutes ago, which, again, is no big deal. Maybe Ian fooled us when he said that he found a planet? I doubt it. Jinsu says you was the last who were there, and after that our planet disappeared. Basically what happened here is that Jinsu is not understanding that when people scan for planets, only they can see the planets. The only time you can see a planet information that you didn't scan for is when you actually go to the planet, and then everyone can access the Astro Terminal and see the planet information. So he's either completely misunderstood how planet scanning works, or he's trying to frame somebody. I'm pretty sure I'm going to kill Jinsu by the time I end this little recording here. Let's see, Roland says, Jinsu, did you see the planet after Ian found it? Joelle says, I don't get it. Does entering the terminal make you think I'm Mush? What a terrible Jinsu. Jinsu says, Ian could not do that. Read the log. What do you mean the planet's disappeared? No, but I see he made an analysis and now there are no planets scanned. Yeah. So, Jinsu says he deleted it. What else can I mean? Well, somebody trashed the planet, Roland has said. It was Ian or Jinsu or Joelle. Yeah, and Joelle chimes in talking about how everyone can scan 2 planets. And you can't see those planets until you reach orbit. And Roland finally agrees. And let's see, and instead of moving us, the captain wasted 2 AP to deal 2 damage to Joelle. So Roland says there are 2 variants. Ian didn't find anything or deleted his own planet, or Jinsu lies there is a planet and he wants not to move us. Roland wants Joelle to use the hacker kit and move us to a planet. Yeah, and Joelle thinks that he's pretending to be a newbie. On shelf, blah blah blah. I can't move us with I only got 2 AP, maybe Jinsu is not alpha, and there isn't, as Steven moved both rations out and froze them. Jinsu, if you're new to the game, do what people says and keep on learning and ask questions. There's a whole bunch of other stuff going on. Jinsu was going to give out a mission. Maybe the last expedition failed, Roland said, because members were a mush with the trader skill. Can we organize the next mission with completely different participants? So he wants a different away team this time. Joelle says, I think that trader skill does not affect the O2 zones, and Jinsu says it's a good idea anyways. Somebody loaded 5 fuel finally, because we did have 15. Jinsu says, I can only come to bridge and move. Need someone else to put fuel in. Reluca or anyone else, I can give you a mission. Okay. So Roland loaded the fuel, and, okay, just some talk about soap. What's going on here? Talking about the rations. Steven went and put them in the freezer instead of leaving them on the bridge, since in one day they might get trashed. Joelle thinks that if the Mush have the most glory, they win. I said glory has nothing to do with winning, otherwise the pilots are the only winners generally. Winning to me means all the Mush are dead, and, you know, basically that's it. If you kill all the Mush, you're gonna die anyways, most likely, unless you make it to Sol or Eden. I'm happy with just killing the Mush. Fair point. Yeah. Let's see, Reluk, I'm helping you most of all. I'm pretty sure I recorded this. If we kill the Mush, we can get back to Sol before we all suffocate. If we don't get O2, there's no point in going back with Mush alive. And with 8 AP per day, what else am I supposed to do? Analyze a planet, scan it twice, and be done? Who wants to go to a planet with only like 3 zones scanned? Relucas says, fair point, let's kill the fuckers then. Because there's no point in Chao scanning for planets. Ian agrees with me that we should go to his planet instead of wasting time scanning for more. And just basically talking about Ian being a mush. I'm going to refresh this. I want to see if Jinsu has said anything else. If not, he's probably going to die. Let's kill Jinsu and watch. Yeah. So if I kill Jinsu, I'll become captain. Commander of the ship anyways. And, I can move us. So let's see. 3 more messages, 2 more messages. Okay. It's time for Jinsu to die. He's dirty too. We're gonna fire a blaster at him. I don't know why he's dirty. I probably should have checked the logs. Fire a blaster again. At least we know we hit him with the first shot. And now I just have to beat him down with my fists. I'm not entirely sure why he's dirty. Maybe from eating food? What are you doing, Shockwave? There we go. Wasn't a mush. Just an idiot. I'll move the ship. Yeah, and I'll move the ship soon as command is transferred to me. Rest in peace, Jinsu. Jinsu's dead. Worst part about that is that I lose 1 morale. I have enough AP for sure. Yeah, I have enough AP for sure. I'm not sure where all his health went. I'm really surprised he wasn't a mush. Man, Shockwave is screwing up again. He can't even move. Anyways, I'm probably going to disappear for about 30 to 40 minutes, and whenever I return, hopefully command will be transferred to me and I can move the ship. Otherwise, I'm going to have to wait for the cycle change. Welcome back, crew. It's still day 4, cycle 8, and I am still waiting for the title to be transferred to me. I assume it's going to happen, I guess, when the cycle changes over. There's been a little bit of chat. I'm guessing people are probably happy or not happy that Jinsu was killed. Roland says, who needs mush when there are newbies? And Gioeli says, he was just a newbie commander which thought he could see all the planets scanned. As before, he went to a planet scanned by himself. He was yeah, after wasting his AP fighting and not reporting it. I don't even think I need to explain that he was dirty there. It doesn't much matter at this point. Let's see what else is going on. Some dirty messages. Steven and Roland, I don't see any of you report why dirty. Hua says. Roland says, I reported an other thread. Steven too. Got dirty from fuel. Steven from cooking in the bridge. Jinsu never reported that he was dirty there. There's a lot of chat in the private channel. They're planning to kill somebody else. Let's see. Well, I can't tell if he is mush or human. Let's wait and see what his answer to my explanation. First time it was fine, but we went to planet was scanned by Jinsu. Blah, 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 maybe it was a mistake of newbie Jinsu, maybe. And then Roland chimes in, let's kill Ian in day 5, cycle 1. I'm probably not gonna kill Ian just yet until I get more evidence. I've already killed 2 humans, which I feel somewhat guilty about. Not necessarily Quan T, because he was AFK. Angela says, okay, so now we are clearly done here. His only source of morale is gone due to you guys rushing. We can still get morale from bunking up. Yeah, we just have to put some effort into getting morale now. It is going to be a lot harder. We'll die from suffocation, not from morale loss. Roland asks, and Jolie says, are you sure if Expo is a success? We are done here if Mush kills 2 people and gets killed. And why does Chao always rush to kill someone in every ship? By the way, if you... Everyone wants to start the killing, point fingers, and place blame on people, but no one actually wants to stick around and take blame for the mess. Chao will become commander soon. Let's see, no we aren't, but that's most likely the case. If we move to the planet and it's not as he described, he is definitely Mush. If there is O2 and all zone matches his description, then who knows as he's working at the lab. Ian's been helpful all game. I just can't believe that he's Mush. Yeah, it's suspicious that he has the armor, but that's it. But can't remember him eating anything, and he should be starving by now if he is human. Both Mushes may have been inactive since the start. Yeah, I'll be commander on cycle 1 of day 5. Tell me, when we are near the planet, can we see if there is oxygen or not? I think once we arrive at the planet, the Astro Terminal will tell us. When Chao moves us, I'll go check it either way, as Chao is acting a bit irrational. Never. Chao would never do that. Always like that. Tell Chao to wait or ask him to do something else besides killing, and what happens? People start falling like flies. And yeah, you can use Chao to kill people and drop morale quickly. No reason to waste MP as Mush. Blah blah blah. Ship. They're just talking about past experiences. I really suggest that this camera be taken down. Let's see. Get your freak on before it's too late. That's the only way to boost morale now that I know of. There might be some pills or food that can boost morale too. But I'd have to dig through a whole bunch of topics somewhere in order to find them. Anyways, whenever we return, I will be commander, and we're going to be getting out of this place. And hopefully heading to a planet that has oxygen. Otherwise, Ian lied to us, and he will have to be dead before at least I suffocate. Welcome back, crew. It's now day 5, cycle 1, and I have been given the title of commander. Roland says, move the ship, Chao. Obviously. So that's where we're going to be heading soon. Roland says, does anyone know how many mature plants we have? I responded to that off screen. There are 2 banana trees in the lab and 2 young banana trees. So in a day change, oxygen level will be 7. Good. 1 extra oxygen. Chun's got 2 fruits for payola. Every fruit gives +1 morale, and Roland has 7 morale. So, let's go to the bridge, move this ship, and then I have to decide exactly where we're going to be going after that. Terrence is still here. That we have so many inactives that haven't starved to death, I'm kind of confused. I thought people starved to death after 2 days of inactivity. So, let's see exactly where we're heading. Because I don't remember which direction it was. Blah, blah, blah. Where is Ian's planet? Hopefully this thread shows up this time. Yeah, see, I'm not seeing it. 23 hours ago. I hate this chat system. Maybe it'll be in here. I know that it was requoted by somebody. Ian, West 5. Okay. West 5. Currently set on a heading of west. I just want to double, triple, quadruple check this, so I don't send us to the wrong location. I really want to see Ian's original thread here. Good luck with scanning. Say it would have been the very first one, because then I responded saying go there. Ian said something about 10% chance for the pump to fail. West 5. Okay, let us the activity gauges represent activity level so that you can see what can be expected from your beloved crew. Activity level is apparently 81.25%. I didn't think it was that high. Let's advance this. It was 5 west. There had better be a planet here, is all I'm saying. And there we go. There's the planet. Astro Terminal. Is this the right one? Did Ian lie to us? Nope, it's got O2. So there we go. Like I say, I don't suspect Ian of being a mush at all. If he were a mush, that would have been his golden opportunity to permanently doom the ship. We would not, most likely, have been able to get another planet scanned and get us en route in time. New orbit reached in 1 cycle. I'm going to go down to the Icarus Bay. And attempt to get on this expedition. First, let's flirt with Paola. She needs morale, if I'm not mistaken. What do we got? Swedish Sofa. And I never actually did read this. This is Elisha's list. Janice, Chun, Kwanti, Reluca, Frida, and Finola. She killed Finola, so we know that person can be taken off the list. Kwanti is dead. I doubt that it's Reluca. Let's go to exploration. Yep, I'm gonna head to the bay and just be there waiting for the expedition. No, Shockwave, bad. Okay. Should I stop by the refectory and get some food? I'm gonna have to reload the page here. It helps, I guess. It helps Shockwave from dying. I'm glad he is not mush, Roland says. Hua, me and you are the only pilots. Are you here? It's time for exploration. This ship might actually make it a lot longer. You guys can obviously look at the length of the video and know what's going to happen. You can deduce that, hey, it's an hour longer. They obviously got oxygen. For me, though, I'm I'm really about half and half on this. Bravo dorm. If our pumps jam, we're completely fucked. People could die down there on the expedition. Running through all of the horrible thoughts in my head. So what do we have here? The compass. We've got 2 standard rations here, a drill, bowtine. So I guess I'll just take the compass. Let's see what's going on. I forgot Gioli. Do you have the hacker kit? It's still on the bridge, Roland. And let's see. Well, I've got a blaster and a compass. So folks, whenever we return, hopefully we'll have gotten this expedition under our belt already. People can be scanning for additional planets, and maybe we can even take off to a new one whenever we return. I don't know what's going to happen here. Welcome back, crew. It's day 5, cycle 3, and it says we have 5 oxygen up here. I'm guessing we got a little bit of it. A little bit of O2, but not much. So let's see. A strange being is trying to communicate with you, and it stole Roland's blasters. Are you serious? Joelle has fallen into the water, and awesome. We found him right after that. We have 2 units of fuel from the mountains. All team members took 2 damage to the high temperatures, and the O2 pump is jammed. Again, are you fucking serious? We earned 3 alien stakes. This is bullshit. I'm pretty sure that we're dead then. Okay. This is so much bullcrap. 2 pump jams in a row. Hua is not here. I'll wait some time. Chao, drop it. Yeah, dropped it there before Jin got killed. Going to recheck and pick hacker kit. Most likely, second Mush is inactive as well. Let's wait till every inactive is dead and back to Sol after killing Mushes. This ship isn't doing too well. Blah blah blah. Tell Chun where you hide the hacker kit. Okay. Since they quit that chat, I can drop out of it now. Eventually. They quit this chat. I'm curious what's going on. So Expo failed once again. No O2 for us. Let's finish Pilgrid. Make sure that everyone who is inactive may survive. Loss of 3 morale, so we may kill someone active to find who is Mush. Back to Sol when we are down to around 2 O2. Start a new ship with more active players. Yay. And Pilgrid is refreshed for Relucas, so better get on. The game is trying to end our suffering on this boring-ass inactive ship by jamming the pump again. We could have survived for a few more days had we managed to get enough O2, but not gonna happen. We have 3 hunters after us. Our armor and shield are doing just fine. Roland needs healing. Blah blah blah. Nice, we can die from asphyxia today, and there is still 1 man ready to expo. Why I even bother? This crew does deserve death. And we have 1 more innocent. Let me introduce you to Elisha. During combat, she yeeted twice, witnessing it. Good job, Elisha. And we're going to explore a planet with unopened zones. It can be very dangerous. I ask every active person except Chun to participate. And, nothing important. I think every active person should participate. Exploration of this planet can be dangerous. Yeah, if somebody can find us a planet with O2, I'll load fuel and move us there tonight.
That's just really disappointing. Roland is dirty. Got dirty from fuel still. He hasn't showered. Whoops. God damn it. Always remember to check your inventory before you leave a room. I don't need the compass. I definitely don't want to take it with me. I'm hungry. I'm gonna starve. Crap. I didn't even bother checking that. Okay. So we're gonna go eat. We're probably going to starve. I need to find Chun so I can eat twice, just to get it over with. So, I don't know how you guys aren't dead, how you haven't starved to death yet. It's really fucking weird. Down to 3 rations. Everyone else has been burning through them. There we go, we've got that. Question is, can I find a banana anywhere? I'm guessing Chun is sleeping in the med lab. No, there's Chun right there. Okay, we're gonna eat this cooked ration. Unfortunately, I do not have a banana to chase this ration with. Young banana tree, young banana tree. Okay. I can't afford to starve to death. Can I give a speech? Issue a mission? Let's see. So the expo failed again. Yeah, who wants a planet scanning mission? I think I can give 1 mission every day. Yep. I guess after cycle 8, hopefully it's not every 24 hours. Hopefully it is just right after cycle 8. So I could use it on cycle 7 and then it rolls to cycle, or I could use it on cycle 8 and then it rolls over to cycle 1 and I could use it again. Anyways, whenever we return, I don't know what's going to be going on because our expedition failed. I was kind of hoping that we would have almost full oxygen, or at least half oxygen, and we could goof around a bit. But we're probably going to be rushing to repair Pilgrid and then going back to Sol after we kill a bunch of inactives.
Welcome back, folks. It's now day 5, cycle 4, and it looks like our fuel tank is broke. We've also got 8 hunters out there, which is no big deal. The automatic sprinklers have been installed, and Terrence was assassinated. Seems that he was a Mush, so 2 dead Mush. Gioli says, seems like guessing who is Mush is the best way of hunting him. Chun guesses Finola right, and I did guess Terrence right. Kinda pointless to hunt Mush while they are inactive, but hey, I did try. Unless he got turned into Mush, and the Alpha Mush picked the Anonymous skill, which would make us believe the real Mush is dead. I and your job still holding armor for no apparent reason. Fine as a Mush, she's foolish. Yeah, he could have killed us at the last planet. I mean, well, actually I guess not, because we still do have air left. And he did send us to a planet with O2. He obviously couldn't anticipate that our pump would jam again, which is absolutely ridiculous. Joelle says that he was going to stab Terrence, and he did. I offer a planet scanning mission, and Gioeli says, don't bother, just finish Pilgrid and Sol, as it may take too long to find a good planet, and we still may get jammed pump again. So let's get back to Sol ASAP and start a new ship. I agree. Hacker Kit is at Center Bravo storage. In case Chao is off and won't be able to return to Sol after Pilgrid is done, I don't really want to waste more time here trying to survive a few cycles more. I agree. Okay. Okay, so who wants a mission to repair the fuel tank and or work on Pilgrid? I haven't heard from Raluca in a bit, so I don't want to just give her the mission. Let's see. I've almost got full AP, 2 action points. I've already flirted with Chun. Gioeli is in here. He's dirty, but he's not Mush. We can be fairly certain of. What do I want to do? Could go back and help finish Pilgrid. I could relay it with Raluca a bit. Let's see, that would be 1, 2, or no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get back here. Then I'll put 1 fuel. Okay, we're going back to the engine room. I don't know if I'll be able to repair it or not. I'm probably going to try, though. So we have 4 fuel, which means we have 4 O2. Which means we got a decent amount of time. I'll get 4 AP at least. And 8 MP. Before we run out of oxygen. So I should be able to go back here, maybe repair this, and then go all the way to the bridge and move us. Roland is still here, AFK. Got some alien steaks, a grenade, a standard ration, compass. It's not been cooked. I'm not going to bother hyper freezing it because I'm not going to starve anytime soon. Let's go to the engine room. Combustion chamber. Oh, I wonder which one is busted then. I'm gonna put at least 1 fuel in the engine. Okay, good. This one's not broken. We'll get this. Of course, I'm gonna get... I didn't get dirty. Maybe I'll get dirty loading the fuel into the combustion chamber. I've just been really lucky so far not getting dirty very often. Didn't get dirty there. Raluca's dirty. I'm gonna flirt with her. Why not? I'll relay Pilgrid once. It's at 79. And Pilgrid's at 80%. So I could stay here, or... Well, I can't stay here again. Actually, yeah, I can't stay here because I'll sap Raluca's morale. So, she should be able to finish Pilgrid on her own now. She's got Genius and a couple other... What is Genius? When divinely enlightened by the flame of consciousness, the Genius can find a solution to any problem encountered aboard the Daedalus. The Genius can carry out 1 piece of research, 1 project, or 1 repair once per game. Okay, so maybe she can't use Genius on Pilgrid. Technician. That'll help us. Detached crew member. You don't care when people die. At all. And, okay. So she's a physicist and a technician. That should definitely help her with Pilgrid. I think I'll end my turn here in Icarus Bay. Well, yeah, I'll stay here. Hopefully Roland isn't a mush and he doesn't kill me. Whenever we return, I'm either going to be relaying Pilgrid once more for Reluca, or we're going to be going to the front of the ship and getting ourselves back to Sol. Or I'm going to come back dead. Who knows? Well, hello crew and welcome back. It's day 5, cycle 6, and Reluca has finished Pilgrid. Blah blah blah, talk about getting Pilgrid fixed. Pilgrid has been repaired. There's a whole bunch of other chat that went on. Looks like Paola was trying to figure out the pill situation, and then she wanted to have 1 sex knocks, apparently. But it is okay. We know your morale is low. It's just a shame nobody used any of the rooms for a morale room this trip. Ian also put an extra 3 AP pill in the engine room. And you know, none of this matters. People are dirty. We're going home. It's time to celebrate and head back to Sol. Maybe we killed all the mush on board, maybe we didn't. We're gonna find out soon enough. I don't want to call it a walk of victory, because it most certainly isn't. We didn't complete the serum. We're not going to Eden. This ship was fairly uneventful in my opinion. This was Chao's big vacation, apparently. I didn't really have to do anything or worry about anyone. In fact, I was pretty lax in checking log activity and everything, so let's access the command terminal. Hopefully nobody is out flying through space, and we are going to return to Sol. Here we go! Watch us blow up in the process. It's thinking Pilgrid is trying really hard. And there we go. We've gone back to Sol, but what happens next is another story. And there we go. Any last words? The active crew was good. Yep, the active crew is good, but like usual recently, inactives are just making ships kind of boring. I am probably going to try to join the MMM, which is a monthly mush jump, where you have a much higher chance of getting a ship with at least, on average, I think, like 10 active people. So if I could get on one of those ships, there's no telling how long we could last and the type of drama we could get into there. Good lord. Oh yeah, Jinsu. Really? We're all mush hunting. Rip. See you all in a future ship. So we ended with 89. I like Reluca. She was active. She repaired Pilgrid. She may or may not have been a mush. And that thing takes for ages to update. And it locks up my browser every time it does. Okay. Ian was good. Steven was good. Hua. Paola. I don't think Frida was active. Chun was fairly good. Can't tell if I clicked it or not because it's freezing up again. Janice was unfortunately AFK. Roland was good. Jinsu, you were just weird. I'm not sure if you were new or crazy or what. Elisha, you didn't do anything. And Gioeli, how could we forget you? Someone I thought was a mush for quite a while, simply because of his actions. There we go. Take my like for Chun, damn it. Maybe I can't like Chun. There we go. Okay, let's continue this. It should show us the scoreboard and who was not Mush. I could be any of those people if I jumped into a new ship. 89 glory, not bad. One of my higher ships. Roland says, thanks to every active person on this ship, we made it. So Roland, who were the Mush? Where Luca wasn't... Terrence and Finola, they were the only two. Gensu just ended up getting himself blasted. No spores were generated. Yeah, both of our Mush were just inactive. A very boring ship to be a Chao on. I got 3rd place. So folks, good job, I think, to the crew again that was active. To everyone else, I really wish we could have just thrown you out in airlock. And I will see you guys on the next ship.